Welcome, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for September 3rd, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Aquario. Today's sky is full of subtle tension and high potential, and you're standing right in the middle of it with more influence than you might realize. With the moon sliding through Sagittarius and brushing up against your house of long-term vision, there's this undeniable pull to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. What's calling you now isn't just about what you want this week or this month. It's about where you're steering your entire life. The cosmic push is reminding you that while logic has its place, it's your intuitive edge that will tell you if you're truly aligned with the path ahead. You may notice conversations with friends or colleagues hitting a deeper note than usual. Someone's advice, or even a passing comment, could land in your mind like a spark, pushing you to rethink what you've been prioritizing. Don't dismiss it. This is one of those days where spirit works through unexpected channels. Still, resist the urge to jump headfirst into action. Today is more about simmering with ideas, not rushing into commitments. Let the insights marinate, because once they mature, you'll know exactly when to move. In love, the energy feels like a tide shift. If you're single, you may feel torn between craving connection and fiercely protecting your independence. The universe is testing whether you've learned to prioritize relationships that actually feel good instead of ones that simply fill a void. If you're partnered, subtle dynamics are shifting. You might crave more authenticity, more truth, and less surface-level harmony. If your partner can meet you in that space, the bond deepens. If not, you'll feel the gap more than ever. Trust your emotional radar. It won't lie to you today. Career-wise, there's a strong undercurrent of expansion. Even if you're not actively job hunting, the universe is nudging you to think about your next move. A conversation with a mentor, a piece of industry news, or even a random job post could spark curiosity about what's possible for you. Don't rush to update your resume, but pay attention to those gut pulls. The shifts happening now are setting the stage for a new professional chapter, and today's restlessness is just the first wave of it. Financially, the message is crystal clear. Abundance flows when you stop chasing it from a place of need. The more you obsess over making it work, the more scarcity vibes ripple out into the universe. Instead, anchor into the mindset that joy itself attracts prosperity. Simple pleasures, spending time outdoors, listening to music, laughing with friends, raise your frequency, and when your energy shifts, so does your capacity to receive. Think of your bank account like a mirror. It reflects not just your actions, but the emotional state behind them. On a personal growth level, you're being asked to treat your body and mind like finely tuned technology. When you skip meditation, neglect exercise, or eat foods that don't fuel you, it's like your system glitches. Those glitches show up as doubt, foggy thinking, or frustration. Today's alignment reminds you that you're not just a dreamer, you're a vessel for energy, and how well you care for that vessel determines how powerfully you can channel abundance. Consider today your reset button. Hydrate, move your body, breathe deeply, and watch how much clearer the day feels. Spirit's biggest whisper today is simple. Happiness is your compass. If something makes you light up, that's the path. If something feels heavy, forced, or rooted in fear, step back. You don't need to figure out every detail of your future right now, and you don't need to prove your worth through constant productivity. The cosmic current is teaching you to listen first, act second. This is how you'll know what's real for you and what's just noise. And as the day closes, the angelic message streaming through is one of release and surrender. You've been gripping certain outcomes too tightly, believing that control guarantees safety. But today's lesson is the opposite. Loosening your hold is what opens the channel for love, prosperity, and creativity to flood in. Let go of what isn't flowing and watch how quickly the universe fills that space with something better. Happiness isn't just the reward at the end of the path, Aquario. It's the frequency that builds the path itself. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Card 1, Justice. Justice appears first, setting the tone for your entire reading. This card is a reminder that divine balance is at work in your life. For Aquario, who often seeks fairness, freedom, and truth, this card signals that the universe is correcting what once felt unshakably unfair. If you have been dealing with legal matters, contracts, or repeated cycles of disappointment, today's energy suggests a resolution in your favor. Justice reminds you to stand tall in your integrity because karma is being rewritten on your behalf. That weight you have carried, whether in love, work, or finances, is finally being acknowledged, and the scales are tipping in your direction. Card 2, the World. Following Justice, the World signals the completion of a major life cycle. This card is deeply resonant for Aquario, who thrives when stepping into new horizons and higher callings. You are transitioning out of an old chapter where blockages, disappointments, or curses of repetition held you back. Now, the doors of possibility open, granting you access to something far greater than you expected. The World here doesn't just mean endings. It announces triumph, expansion, and a readiness for a new level of abundance. Financially, it hints at surprising opportunities that might come through projects, studies, or independent ventures that align with your talents. This is not just growth, it is growth on a monumental scale. Card 3, the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, your heart becomes the center of today's revelations. This card is the fountain of emotional renewal, and for Aquario, it speaks of a love that might have been invisible until now. Someone has placed their eyes on you quietly, perhaps struggling with pride or hesitation, but the attraction is undeniable. The Ace of Cups whispers of hidden emotions surfacing, of divine timing guiding a connection that feels blessed. For those already entangled in love, it suggests a rebirth, a chance to see each other with fresh eyes and deeper devotion. For singles, it may be someone close, a familiar face who has silently admired you, waiting for the right moment to step forward. Love today flows with divine grace, but it asks you not to doubt its authenticity. Card 4, the Magician. The Magician arrives to remind you of your own immense power. Aquario, your mind is sharp, your imagination vast, and your energy magnetic, qualities that make you a natural manifester. Today, this card emphasizes that your talents and abilities are the tools you must use to shape your destiny. If you have been studying, working independently, or nurturing a personal project, the Magician confirms that success is just one decisive step away. You may feel the pull of negativity from others who envy your light, but remember, their shadows cannot dim your brilliance. What you dream today can manifest, as long as you act with confidence and faith. The Magician tells you that miracles are not distant, they are crafted by your own hands. Card 5, 10 of Pentacles. The reading closes with the 10 of Pentacles, a card of long-lasting prosperity and family blessings. This energy suggests not only financial windfalls, but also the joy of sharing them with loved ones. For Aquario, who often dreams of building a future beyond themselves, this card promises that your efforts will provide stability and admiration from those around you. Unexpected money may arrive to resolve current needs, while larger fortune looms in the distance, ready to elevate your life to a new standard of abundance. Beyond wealth, the 10 of Pentacles also affirms legacy. Your actions today will echo forward, creating something of value that outlives temporary struggles. Aquario, today's cards weave together a narrative of release, renewal, and triumph. Justice assures you that cycles of unfairness are ending. The World confirms that a major transition is complete. The Ace of Cups opens your heart to new or renewed love. The Magician empowers you to manifest your desires, and the 10 of Pentacles crowns your journey with prosperity and family blessings. The impossible begins to unravel into the possible, and you are being guided to trust both divine timing and your own talents. This is not a day to stay still. It is a day to move forward boldly, knowing that life is conspiring in your favor. Now we'll tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Aquario. Today, your financial landscape is shifting in ways you may not have thought possible. Justice opens this section with the message that balance is finally returning to your finances. If you have felt that circumstances or people were unfairly limiting your prosperity, those cycles are being corrected. Legal decisions, contract negotiations, or delayed payments now lean in your favor. This card affirms that divine timing is not random. The rewards you've been denied are beginning to surface. The world adds its voice by showing the close of a financial cycle. You may have repeated money patterns that felt like curses, constant struggles, repeated disappointments, or difficulties in saving. That phase is reaching its conclusion, allowing you to enter a new chapter filled with abundance. Opportunities may come from unexpected places, independent ventures, learning a new skill, or joining a larger structure that finally values your talents. What's remarkable is that this prosperity won't feel forced. It will flow in alignment with your purpose. The Magician amplifies your potential by reminding you that your creativity is your most powerful asset. Aquario is a sign of innovation, and today, those innovative sparks could transform into tangible income. If you have been considering starting something independently, whether a business, freelance project, or creative offering, this is the right time to believe in yourself. The Magician insists that what looks like a miracle is actually the result of your willingness to take one decisive step. The Ten of Pentacles crowns your money reading with a promise of both short-term relief and long-term prosperity. A smaller but timely sum may arrive soon, easing an immediate concern for you or your family. Yet, the bigger story is the wealth and recognition you will build over time. This card is legacy. What you do now can create abundance that extends to your loved ones and secures your future. Finally, luck surrounds you today, not as random chance, but as the result of preparation meeting divine timing. Stay alert to messages, contracts, or opportunities presented to you. Remember, wealth is not only about money, but also about connections and energy. By choosing wisely and investing in what feels aligned, you unlock a period where fortune begins to work hand in hand with your intentions. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for September 3rd are 7, 21, 34, 55, 73, 88. Daily love. In matters of the heart, Aquario, today is colored by hidden emotions and divine synchronicities. The Ace of Cups pours its blessings into your love life, signaling a new emotional chapter. Someone may be holding back their feelings, watching you silently, unsure of how to approach. Whether this is a new admirer or a familiar face, their energy is directed strongly toward you. The universe is nudging you to open your eyes and heart to what might have seemed unlikely before. Justice assures you that karmic cycles are finally balancing in your favor. If you faced heartbreaks where you always gave more than you received, this card confirms that those dynamics are ending. Love rooted in fairness, honesty, and authenticity is what awaits you. It is possible that a past person reappears, not to repeat the old story, but to prove through actions that they have grown. For others, this could be a brand new relationship that feels divinely guided. The world reminds you that your romantic life is stepping into a new phase. You may be leaving behind patterns of chasing unavailable people or holding on to doubts that love could truly align with your heart. Today's energy encourages closure of those outdated patterns and the acceptance of something deeper, healthier, and lasting. This card suggests the possibility of long-distance connections evolving into something real or friendships quietly shifting toward love. With the Magician, attraction becomes magnetic. Your energy is glowing, and others are drawn to you not just physically but emotionally and spiritually. You are manifesting love by simply being yourself. Be mindful, however, that the Magician can also attract illusions. Make sure intentions match actions. If someone admires you from a distance, watch for consistency in their behavior before giving your heart fully. The Ten of Pentacles closes this section by showing the potential for long-term stability in love. This is not a fleeting romance. It has the potential to grow into a lasting union that brings emotional and even financial security. Whether you are partnered or single, love today is less about drama and more about building a foundation. The universe is inviting you to trust in the love that comes with commitment, respect, and legacy. At work, in your professional life, Aquario, today brings a powerful message of progress and recognition. Justice opens the door by ensuring that fairness will be present in any negotiations, contracts, or disputes. If you have felt undervalued at work, expect balance to be restored. Promotions, acknowledgements, or offers may surface because your effort and integrity are being recognized. The world shows that you are completing a work cycle. Perhaps you are finishing a project, ending a job, or transitioning into a higher role. This card signals that your previous efforts are not wasted. They are stepping stones leading you into greater opportunities. Don't be surprised if a door closes suddenly only for a better one to open quickly after. The magician shines in this area by highlighting your skills. Your talents are not meant to be hidden. They are the tools that will carry you forward. If you've been considering independent work, freelancing, or developing your own project, today's energy supports that shift. Even within a large company, your creativity and initiative will set you apart. Colleagues and leaders may be impressed by your innovative approach. The Ten of Pentacles here suggests that your career path is not just about your own advancement, but also about creating something lasting. Your work could support your family, contribute to a community, or leave a legacy that others admire. This card is about recognition and the ripple effect of your success. Your name and efforts may carry influence beyond your current environment. Health. Your health reading today emphasizes restoration and empowerment. Justice reminds you to seek balance, not extremes. If you've been overworking or neglecting self-care, today is the time to realign your habits. Consider that fairness also applies to your own body. Give it the rest, nutrition, and activity it deserves. The world suggests that you are leaving behind old cycles of imbalance. Perhaps a recurring health issue, stress pattern, or negative routine is finally breaking. This card highlights the possibility of lifestyle changes that open the door to greater vitality. Small, consistent changes now could create a big shift in how you feel long-term. The Ace of Cups brings emotional healing to the forefront. Stress and heartbreak can leave physical imprints, and this card reminds you that joy, love, and emotional release are also medicine. Activities that nourish your heart, spending time in nature, journaling, or connecting with people who make you feel seen are just as important as exercise or diet today. The Magician signals that you have more control over your well-being than you may realize. The mind-body connection is powerful. Visualization, meditation, or positive affirmations could enhance your energy levels and support your healing journey. By focusing your thoughts on wellness, you amplify your ability to recover and thrive. Family and friends. Within your family life, Aquario, today is marked by unity and blessings. Justice ensures that fairness and resolution come into family matters. If disagreements or misunderstandings have lingered, they are ready to be settled in a way that honors all voices. The world suggests that your family is entering a new chapter. This may be marked by milestones such as relocations, celebrations, or new beginnings. Old patterns that once limited your family dynamics are shifting into something more harmonious. The Ace of Cups highlights the emotional depth within your closest bonds. Love flows more freely today, reminding you to cherish and express affection toward your loved ones. Simple gestures, sharing a meal, a conversation, or a heartfelt word, carry powerful healing energy. The Magician brings creativity into your family space. You may find yourself teaching or inspiring others, reminding them of their strengths. Your energy helps to uplift the household, turning ordinary moments into magical ones. Compatibility. Libra. Today's alignment with justice strengthens your compatibility with Libra. Both signs value fairness, intellectual connection, and balance. Together, you create harmony and mutual respect, making this a day where collaborations or romantic bonds feel especially natural. Sagittarius. The adventurous spirit of Sagittarius resonates with your Aquarian need for freedom and exploration. The world enhances this connection, highlighting shared goals for growth and discovery. With Sagittarius, conversations can turn into journeys, and today may spark new ideas for expansion together. Gemini, air signs always understand one another, and with Gemini, your compatibility is lively and mental. The Magician highlights the spark of ideas between you. Gemini brings adaptability, and you bring vision, creating a dynamic flow of energy that makes any partnership exciting and inventive. Taurus grounds you when your energy feels scattered. With the Ten of Pentacles in today's reading, Taurus provides stability, loyalty, and a sense of building something lasting. While your independence sometimes clashes with Taurus' need for consistency, the mix can be rewarding if patience is practiced. Your lucky color today. Emerald green is your color today, Aquarius. It represents growth, healing, and divine balance. Wearing or surrounding yourself with this shade will help you align with prosperity and emotional renewal. The phrase of the day: what once felt impossible is now only one step away. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.